Hello everyone, my name is Northwest Fish Keeping and we made it. We made it to 2021, and before I get into the video, I just want to say Happy New Year's and that each one of you watching right now has or had a safe and healthy New Year's, and let's get right into the update video. So today I just wanted to make a quick video on kind of what I have planned out for 2021, and a lot of the things that you'll see in this video will sort of be repeats of what I had planned for last year, but due to COVID hitting, a lot of those plans ended up getting halted, and I feel like this year is going to be the year that I can actually get some of this stuff done. So I'm going to be going over 3 categories today. The first is the subscriber goal, the second is a quick summary of the different projects I want to do, and the third is the production quality. So for first, the subscriber goal. In 2020, we hit a max of 118 subscribers, and for someone that kind of just started out last year, that is amazing, and I would like to thank each and every person that's watching this video. And we also hit a peak of 4.4k views last year as well, so that is really amazing. And the 2021 subscriber goal is 500 subscribers. Now that is a big number, and especially to me as well, but I feel like I can grind out enough content that that goal is reachable, and I have high hopes for what this channel is going to do. So if you haven't already and you're new to my channel and you like this video or any of my other content, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to get notified every time I upload, as well as pressing the like button and sharing the video around, as it shows your support for the channel and allows me to do awesome stuff like this. Now for the most exciting part of the video are the projects that I really want to do in 2021. The first of these are actually all happening in January, surprisingly. So the Jellyfish Tank is ready and cycled. Right now we're sitting about 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite, and 5 nitrate. So the tank is ready to go for jellyfish. It's just a matter of when the jellyfish warehouse gets the certain species back in stock. But hopefully, going off their Instagram, it should be this month. But if not, I will try and contact them to see if I can get kind of some early releases, since you can actually contact them and request for a certain species of jellyfish that they won't have listed on the site. So that's really awesome. So jellyfish, expect that to be happening this month as well. The other piece of news for this month is the macroalgae tank. So in my last video I mentioned how that tank is currently on hold. Well, I've kind of been doing some behind the scenes work, and I have some stuff coming for that tank for when it's actually escaped, since I do want to add more rocks so we can add more so I can add, you know, more macroalgae and more corals on there, and it gives the tank a greater feel of depth. But in the meantime, I do have some stuff coming coral wise for the tank, and those will be growing out in my frag tank for now. But when the escape is done, expect the tank to look a lot better than it did in the first episode of the series. And the last piece of news I have for the month of January is I did order some more fish to end off 2020. Right now I'm recording this on the 31st just so I can edit it and release it on the 1st of January, of course. So I did order, like I mentioned, some fish to end off 2020, and those should be coming the 5th or the 6th, depending on if my order does get shipped out the 4th, which is when they start shipping things out again. But they are a US native fish, and they are arguably the most beautiful US native fish. And I really want to do a breeding project with these, and maybe even put them outside in the pond, since even though for being a US native fish, they aren't the hardest they aren't the easiest fish to find, and they're kind of stupidly expensive in my opinion. You can find them for about $13 to $15 a fish, so breeding them and, you know, distributing them for a lower price would help the hobby greatly. and in general they just look super awesome. So I can't wait to show those on the channel this month as well. Now these next few projects are going to happen over the course of the year. I don't really have a time frame for them, but all I know is I want to get these going this year, since some of these were ones that I wanted to start last year, but COVID hit and it put a halt on everything. So one of the projects I want to do is a kind of mountainscape for the freshwater side of things, except I really want to put a twist on it, and the name for the scape is all I'm going to give out right now, since I'm not exactly sure if I'll be doing it, just because some of these plants are super expensive. But the scape I would like it to be called is the Snowy Mountains, and that is all I'm going to say for now. But if this does happen, and if these plants do grow well for me, then this tank is going to be super awesome as well. So hopefully that one can come into reality. But this next one is one that I've been hyping up for pretty much about a year now, and this is the flashlight fish tank. So if you watched my original video on this, I made that in January, and of course no one knew that COVID was about to hit and put a halt on everything for the rest of the year. But this year I would really like to get that tank going, and I've been looking at a couple options, and right now it looks like the Innovative Marine 100 INT is my go-to for now. So that is 100 gallons and a 36 gallon sump I would really like to have. So in total it's about a 130 to 136 gallon system. Well, I would really like to get this tank going, especially since there is a certain time that the flashlight fish are actually collected, which I believe, after talking with Vijay Hemdal, was about October to December is when they're most commonly collected, since that is the time period that they most frequently hunt up the surface. So if I can get things going really fast, which is going to be kind of hard because I'm not old enough to have a job, and it will be relying on, coral fragging and breeding projects as an income source. Well, I believe that I can start getting this going soon. Motivation is key, and I feel really motivated that this idea that is something that not a lot of people have or have ever thought about doing and making it reality is just super awesome. So my ideal time frame is definitely before October, but I can go a little bit into October as long as I'm still in that collection range time frame, because as long as I have the tank stand, rock, sand, and water in the tank between that time frame, I can just throw in a whole bunch of bacteria and cycle the tank extremely quickly. And hopefully one of the stores around me can hopefully special order in about 4 to 5 of them. So even if we can't get fish in the tank this year, just having the tank up and running is my main goal. As it's been an idea that I've kind of been going back and forth on, just because I've not been 100% sure if I would be able to do it, but I'm sticking with it and I feel really motivated that I can get it going. So the third category in this video is production quality. So my last video and this video, you probably noticed that the mic quality is a lot better, and that is because I stopped using my Galaxy Buds to record the voice recordings like this. I've actually been using my gaming headset, and it's been working a lot better, since it doesn't feel like there's an echo around me, which helps produce a lot better quality sound. And the other thing I would really like to do this year is get a camera. So this whole time I've been filming with my phone, and right now the camera I'm looking at is the Canon Eos 90D. Even though it is a DSLR camera, and DSLRs are getting beat by mirrorless cameras nowadays, from what I've seen, especially for nature photography, the Canon EOS 90D is still high up there with some of the best cameras that you can get. And considering that there's a ton of features I really like about it, such as automatically shooting a 4K video and other things like that, I am really interested in getting one of those cameras. And if I do get my hands on that camera, you will notice a spike in video and photography on the channel. and hopefully I can get it this year, as I really want to kind of practice with it and practice my shots, as I would really like to go to Monterey Bay next year and hopefully film the members preview, if it is within kind of a time I have a break from school, of the Monterey Bay Aquarium's new deep sea exhibit, which is going to be the world's first large-scale deep sea exhibit, and I'm super excited about that. And that's really all I have to say. The main takeaways from this video are just I'm striving for better production quality and a lot of really fun and interesting projects that are coming up this year. So if you like the sound of these and you like my other content, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to get notified every time I upload, as well as hitting the like button and sharing the video, as it does show your support for the channel. And my name is Northwest Fish Keeping, wishing everyone a happy, healthy, and safe New Year. Signing out.